Hello, City Skylines fans. I'm Socksway Up, and welcome back to Small Town America, a new series we're starting on this channel. This is Season 1, Episode 2. The main focus of this season is Escanaba, Michigan. The city's name, we're going to call it Esky. We haven't actually created the save yet. We've just been working on the map. Today, we're going to start diving in to some of the trees, the map theme, the color correction we're going to use, the basic roads, just getting us ready to start really moving fast and moving forward and recreating Escanaba. So to start off, we're just going to take a little peek of a collection I created for this episode. Once we get into the game, we'll see if it changes, but I think this is the map theme we're going to go with. But at the very top, you can see Big City, 25 tiles mod. We're going to use that instead of 81 tiles. I'll probably go into more details of why later on. The Sugar Maple Fall set, there is a non-fall tree in there that we will be using as well. And then down here on Gray Flames Nature collection, we've added it to this collection as well. With the big rule and big roads are the main roads that we're adding, but I also added in urbanists parking roads that have some of the 60-degree parking on it that are going to make it easier to recreate some of the downtown or the main street of Escanaba. The other thing we haven't mentioned yet is R69 decals. I've added this to the collection as well. These decals are used all the time by me in my City Skylines playthroughs to age the roads and make them look like people have actually used them before. As you can see in the banner itself for the collection, definitely looks like people have been driving on here in a lot of aged areas, some water stains, some oil stains as well. Again, definitely an essential. We're going to install all of them right now, start the game, and see what happens. So before we actually dive into playing the game, I wanted to kind of go over some of the things that we've done pre-installed. There's a couple packages or a couple collections out there that I've made previous videos on. My Essentials pack and my Detailing pack. We have those installed already, those mods. All the assets that we've installed for this playthrough so far, we went over in the beginning of the video, but I wanted to catch you up on that. So far we've gone ahead and unlocked all 25 tiles, and you can see that, whoop, that's not going to help. That's not going to help either. You can see this is the area where we're going to be really focusing on. A lot of it's going to be in this little area of this little peninsula here as well. And it's not going to be a very large city. Escanaba is a small town. That's what we're focusing on Small Town America. So that's what we're going to do here. And first, before we start laying down more roads and getting deeper into it, we're just going to test some things and make sure the LUT or the LUT is good and the map theme is good for us, and also is that these trees that we've picked out are going to work out well. So let's go ahead and zoom in close on those, get into cinematic mode here. So far I'm happy with that. There's going to be some detailing that we're going to have to add. I wanted to get some trees going first just to kind of get a feel of the colors and really make sure that we had the grass as well as the trees and the sky and the sunshine, everything looking like we wanted it to. If we scroll back over here, wow, we went way out to the beach area. This is something I might install Theme Mixer for, so we can get the actual theme that we want going. So we could also come over here and use the brush tool and see what the sand would look like, but we don't want the cliff there. That sand's not really gonna work. So we'll probably later on in the next episode, or maybe towards the end here, add Theme Mixer to get a couple more themes added in here so we can play around with this and get it exactly how we want it. But again, I wanted to dive in here and kind of fix this up. This map also, I needed to do some final touches on it. Some of the functionality is broken. Right now the airplane paths are not working. I need to fix that and recreate the save file. But again, though the beach looks good from distance, but yeah, definitely want to work on that so far. Let's get some roads down here. Let's go ahead and jump into roads. I'm just going to lay a few of these roads down and really see what we think so far. That's going to work for some inner city, like the residential area, I feel. Where are the parking lot ones at? 60 degree, 90 degree. These roads are huge and I don't see the parking spaces. Don't see the parking spaces there. I don't see them here. So maybe we'll have to play around and figure that out. I like this one better. Might be a couple more mods that we do need though to customize the concrete style or color there. Then we'll use Bob. Do we have Bob? come in here, and there's a lot of things we'll want to replace, like the manholes, maybe the signs, some of the arrows, maybe. I wanted to see if the props, yeah, we can change the trees. That's perfect. Park bench, cool. So we can customize all this stuff to exactly what we want. Let's do a little sample here. Come into the trees. How do we get back to that? And we're gonna want to replace this with let's just find a Douglas one, if I could spell right. Not too bad, but yeah, that gives us a good idea. So far I think we're good. I do think we probably need the decals on these roads to take care of the parking, which is perfectly fine. We can handle that. I do want to look for one that has a turn lane. I want the 2 lanes and a turn lane and the parking. So those are some things that we're definitely going to need to recreate Escanaba. So we'll have to dig around in the workshop a little bit more for that. Okay, well, we're talking about adjusting the map theme a little bit and coming up with something that really fits better what we're looking for. I also realized while I was, editing a little bit of the video so far, the first half of it, the colors are just too dark. So I hope this brightened it up a little bit here. You can see a lot more vibrant colors, and it just, I don't know, the green pops out a little bit more. But now it also means that these trees here, they just look fake now, these ones right here. So we'll be limited on, selecting the correct ones. These ones look great here. This darker green, then this brighter, almost, I don't know what color that is, teal? Almost a teal color green. So those trees won't work, but that's why we're doing this process, to kind of go through it. And let's kind of show you what we've changed so far. We changed the color correction to European because the theme that we selected the Melbourne theme, and I will add that to this episode's collection, as well as probably have shown you a little pop-up on the screen there. We'll put it in the description as well, all the information that you'll need to follow along if you want to build this as well. But then looking at these roads, we laid down a few of our options here. The dirt road looks so much better than this little paved road, small little inner city road, or rural area road as well. And just some more options. This highway is a little dark still, but I think a lot of it looks so much better on this theme. You're taking a look at the grass area. When we add the fertile land, you can see this color that it gets. I'm not 100% sold on this texture still on this theme, so I think we're closer to what we want. I tried Theme Mixer. My computer was really struggling with it. Here we're going to take a little look at what the sand looks like, and this is a lot closer to what we're looking for. A lot better. You can see we also added it to the inside down into the water here so that the sand continues a little bit, so we can make the little beach areas, freshwater beach here in Escanaba by Lake Michigan. So that's where we're at so far. I think that's going to be a good place to kind of go from here. I like the more I look at this, I want to see it populated with more roads and details and buildings before I really decide on this. A lot of the, I don't think we have the assets yet, but a lot of the, we don't have the assets yet, but a lot of these areas are going to be covered with a lot of shrubs and just greenery to just kind of add to the environment. So it's not going to be a lot of views from out here where you see all this discoloration in the grass. But I think it's going to work. I think this is a good start. I'm excited to get to the point of next episode where we start laying down some buildings and start progressing. And I hope you enjoy the way we're going about starting this series here, trying to add a little bit of a different vibe to the way I start my series. And I hope you're enjoying it and just kind of really helping you see how I think of things when I create a city in City Skylines. That's the idea of this entire series. I know it's moving slow. This is episode 2. We're about to pick up speed, get a lot of buildings going pretty quickly here, but I do want to keep explaining the thought process as we go. I'm Socks Way Up. I'll catch you on the next one.